I'm so happy to have this conversation with you. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Dorothy and thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so happy to have this conversation with you because most of you might be considering doing like a study abroad. Some of you may already have a scholarship or may already have admission to different schools. So as an African, I'm here to give you like what I believe are the things that you should know before making a choice. Before that, I would like to entreat you to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are already more than 700 subscribers and I'm so excited about that. But of course, we're getting closer to 1K. So if you have not subscribed, could you please kindly help me by clicking the red button down here or here? Here. It's down here. Please do subscribe to the channel and hit post notifications so that you get notified every single time I post a video. Learn a trade or a skill. Yes, learn a trade or a skill. You might consider this not very important, but then after your Erasmus program, when you are searching hard for a job, you find that certain things that you should have learned in like your country, so I'll be making reference to Ghana, could have helped you or could have been helpful whilst you are outside your country. So whilst you are either in Europe, North America, South America, anywhere in the world, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, a country, people actually need people who have these particular skills. So I'm going to be mentioning a few of them. First off, you would say, oh, it's so simple. But if you can braid properly, like you can do box braids for people, you can do cornrow, you're gifted, your hands are gifted and you can braid. You've already been braiding for people back home. It's a very important skill to have here because whilst you're even doing your program, or even when you complete your program, you can actually start on the side braiding people's hair. And why I mentioned braiding first is because the people who braid here really charge a lot because they're not a lot. In Ghana, for instance, there are lots of salons that you can go to and braid your hair. But here in Europe, as an African, you might not find people who can braid well. And those who do braid well charge a lot for their services because it is scarce, sort of. So if you can braid, another skill or trade you can learn is how to drive. If you can drive, there are a number of job postings I've seen who add that they want someone who has a clean driver's license. Yes, a clean driver's license. If you can drive, especially during the summer, when you come to some European countries, and summer is like a very hot period because lots of people from other parts of the world and even in Europe would like to travel here and there. And so if you can drive and then you get a little money, you can buy a car, you can start like doing this ride sharing app. So you just sign up to one of them and then start giving people lifts and they would pay you. You know how Uber works in Ghana. Uber is hot cake here, especially during the summer because lots of tourists come around. They don't really know the transportation system, and even if they do, maybe they want the comfort of driving, being like driven around. Or even when like tourists come and they have like night parties, they enjoy the nightlife. Sometimes the national transportation system may not be working during those odd hours of the day. So maybe like from 12 a.m. to the morning 6 a.m. maybe the transportation systems or the buses, the metros, they are not working because of course. But then Uber will work, Bolt will work. And so if you can drive, you can always sign up to join this ride sharing thing. Another thing, if you can cook. So cooking may not be something you say I will have to really learn, but in some parts of the world outside Ghana, there are people who would pay other people to cook local dishes for them. So the system here is quite, I would say, it's difficult to actually find local foods, especially as a Ghanaian. Thankfully, I can cook for myself, and so I provide that service to myself. But there are people who may be too busy to do that, so they don't mind if they'll pay you to cook for them, they'll pay you to get the ingredients, they'll pay you to cook for them, then they can store in their freezer or fridge and be eating small. You understand? So these are the things. You can also maybe learn how to install lashes.
Hi guys, one handwork I would recommend learning before relocating to the UK is lashes, being a lash tech. Lashes, you only take about 2 hours on a set, and at the end of the set you get about 50 pounds, which is better in my opinion, because you are not on your feet all day, and lashes is so fast to learn.
Do makeup for people, and you can start something on the side. I know it might not seem as serious as I am putting it, but when you come here and then you find that you do not really have those skills that you could market easily, or for instance, I cannot drive, and so I cannot even consider a job like that. If I could drive, by this time I'll be driving. Yeah, because a lot of people use the ride sharing apps, and so yes, what I wish I knew is that learning how to drive will come in handy when I leave the country. So I'm echoing it. Please learn a skill or a trade before you come, because sometimes that can help you get some extra money on the side whilst either you're studying or paying your own school fees or you're under scholarship. Is that clear? So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Please do subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. I keep emphasizing on it. We are at 700 and I'm really excited, but there's more to go. So please do subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.